Welcome to GardenFork. Today, how to roast a turkey. Hey everyone, welcome to GardenFork. Today, how to roast a turkey. I thought Thanksgiving's coming and maybe we'd make a video that's kind of timely for once, you know?
Before Thanksgiving instead of after?
Yeah, instead of after. So we hope to get this up on the Thanksgiving week, we post it. But it isn't really rocket science how to do this. It might seem daunting, but I kind of had this aha moment because I went to a website I read. It's called She Wears Many Hats. It's a food blog by Amy, and she did a mayonnaise coated roast turkey, and it reminded me, actually the camera operator reminded me, that we had done a mayonnaise coated roast turkey before. It was our How to Cut a Turkey episode with our friends Chris and Cheryl, but I forgot to tell everyone that we had coated the turkey in mayonnaise. So I want to show you.
Coated on the outside, not the inside.
Both.
Oh.
Watch.
That's turkey.
But isn't there something a little different about this turkey?
It's dead.
It's upside down. Here's a big trick with getting your turkey ready, okay?
Okay.
First of all, take it out of its wrapper a day before and put it in the fridge to kind of air dry. That's my thing. I'm not big on brining, all right? I always just think it tastes like soggy turkey.
How about frying?
I love fried turkey. But the biggest problem with roast turkey is that the breasts dry out before the thighs are done. So I learned this from a couple different people. But first of all, take your turkey, you're gonna rinse it. Take the giblets and the neck out and everything. Rinse it, and then let it dry in the fridge for a day. Then turn it upside down and put ice packs on the breasts, like that.
That looks very high tech there.
It's great. So you've got this little rack.
It's like we're going on a picnic.
Yeah. So you've got this neat rack, and you're cooling down the breasts so they're at a colder temperature than the legs are. So when it goes in the oven,
Wait, do your leg imitation.
the legs are. But this will work, trust me, all right? If the breasts are colder than the legs, then they're gonna take a little longer to cook and they won't dry out as much, right? We could go into about how to roast turkeys, but Chris Kimball, I usually do Chris Kimball's thing. He starts at 425 and then he drops the temperature down to 325. But our oven's a little wonky, so I always make it hotter. First you want some herbs. I asked the camera operator to go out and pick some herbs, and this is what I got.
Dirt.
A lot of
Leaves.
But basically, this is all. This is a lot of thyme.
It's a ground cover.
It's a ground cover. So you want to separate out
The ground.
separate out the dead leaves. And this is really simple. You just grab this, and you pull the leaves off like that. So de-stem and de-leaf your thyme.
They're not gonna have them.
Or whatever you got. You have sage. You have parsley. You have rosemary.
Parsley.
Just chop up herbs. Yeah, parsley's great.
Oh, parsley would be good.
I like mustard, so I thought mustard on there.
Do you have a recipe for this, or are you making this up?
Well, mayonnaise basted turkey is kind of a classic, and we're kind of doing the GardenFork riff on it. All right, we have our mayonnaise mustard herb mix. You also want to put some inside the cavity. Okay, we can get a little fancy here. You can get your fingers up underneath here.
We describe that as fancy.
And you can get the mayonnaise under there.
Wow. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
If you're allowed.
Here's our mayonnaise coated turkey. Mayonnaise, mustard, some herbs. We had a lot of thyme still in the yard. The deer ate all the parsley in that. So we're gonna throw this in the oven. I've got my oven at 450, and then we're gonna dial it down. Oh, real quick.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah, I forgot. Okay, now, sorry. Temperature probe, very important. This barely fits in our oven. There we go.
Well, you're gonna need to bungee cord the oven shut.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand here.
Now what?
About 45 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll see with the oven.
You're gonna sit there for an hour?
I'll fix this. All ovens are different. You know, you always get a recipe that says whatever number of minutes. Ours always takes longer.
Wonky.
So, our oven is out of a camper trailer that's still in my neighbor's backyard.
Still not close? What about at an angle? Treat it like a glove compartment.
Okay.
It's crammed in there.
Okay, the timer just went off. I just turned this down to 350, and the little temperature probe isn't working. So let's take a look at this thing.
Now it's really an experiment.
Wow.
Wow! Brown!
That's what you get when you crank up the temperature for the first part of it. I got the door to close. Did you see that? Okay, I'm thinking about another hour and 15, hour and a half.
How will you know?
Because this'll, oh, it's working now. You know, the USDA has certain rules about what temperature your food should be cooked at. So I'm gonna aim for about, maybe that doesn't work now. Maybe like 155, because when you take it out of the oven, it still is rising in temperature internally. Okay, by the suggestion of the camera operator, I was reminded that our little thermometer with the wire is a little flaky, so I got out the probe one, and the turkey is done. It's at about 170 degrees done, so it's a little overdone.
Smells done.
Smells good.
Does
So
it smell overdone? Opportunists, you might want to stand by. Not a problem. Wow. Listen to it.
all right, not bad, huh? It smells great. Should we do our taste test? Yum. It was really juicy when I was cutting it. It was because birds can dry out, but this is great. Mayonnaise, mustard, some herbs, and a little bit of GardenFork, and you're set. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe to our show. Just click the subscribe button. If you're on iTunes, would you leave a review, please? That really helps us. If you're on the site, leave some comments below. Tell us your secret for roasting turkey, all right? And sign up for our email list. And have a good Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
That was good. That was good.